I'm kind of late on the fiasco with the Steve Stevens situation. Um, I kind of wanted to wait until everything clears up. Um, there's been a lot of debate back and forth on whether this should be taken as an individual perspective, as in, this was his own fault. This was something that he chose to do consciously, and he didn't hesitate. He went forward with the killing, and he had no mercy in doing so. Granted, he may have, you know, felt some type of way. He may have felt guilty once he killed that man. And, he fled to Philly and supposedly he killed himself. I've kind of gotten a little tired and frustrated with, Black America. And it seems like they cannot be focused, or just they cannot. They're so used to conspiracies and over dramatic formulas that they don't even know what's real anymore. They're talking about it's a false flag and MK Ultra, brainwash niggas and all that dumb shit. You know, to me, it's not even worth getting into. I look at it as real people died. Real people are affected, and damn, that was a chick. And it was a real situation. Now everybody's talking about whether single mothers are to blame, and this guy, supposedly, it's he was a feminine guy or whatever. And I think that a lot of Black men, we don't tend to have a consistency on what manhood is. 1 minute, manhood is about aggression. But don't be too aggressive, and then it's like all of a sudden hypermasculinity is considered feminine, and then we have the other extremes of like gay men, or due to get off of cross dressing or some shit. And I'm like, make up your mind. Granted, yeah, emotional. You ran off of silly shit, but I can guarantee you that a lot of dudes, whether they want to admit it or not, have gone over the edge. Now, granted, they're not killing other men for it, but they have went through shit to where if their boys knew about the shit that they do in the dark, they would be embarrassed. Black men. I'm also seeing these videos of Black men clowning this dude. And granted, I'm not defending this Steve Stevens. I'm not defending him. I just want to point out and say that niggas can joke around and act and roast him, but I didn't see any niggas in Philly talking about, don't bring that shit here, nigga, or we're gonna bust a cap on your ass. With all these niggas gangbanging, all these niggas riding off of hip hop culture, and riding off of Philly, the masculinity of Philly. You have Rocky and all that dumb shit. None of these niggas. Maybe it happened and I didn't know about it, or it didn't go viral. But I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything on social media of Philly niggas talking about, and we hunting you, and like what we gonna do to you is far worse than what cops will do to you, man. I didn't see that. I didn't see any of that aggression. I didn't see niggas posting up trying to charge my iPhone. Shit ain't charging right. It's one of those dull wires I have where you have to dangle the shit. Um, yeah, I didn't see any of that. And black men are always. Oh God, I hope I still have this. Okay, I got it. Black men are always, gung hoing and acting like they're about to do something. And where was this aggression when he was on your turf? He's dead now. And what's even worse is that it was his death or his discovery was led by a woman, I believe a black woman. And I'm like, dudes, y'all looking weak. Y'all looking weak. It was a woman that recognized his ass and led him to his own demise. But I wonder.